sharing our visit with First Lady Michelle Obama. During our time with her, we were asked to moderate a very special Q&A session with some lucky parents and college hopeful students. Take a look.
Welcome back. We are here with the First Lady, Mrs. Michelle Obama, and Secretary of Education, John King. We are having such a fun discussion about education, and now we are filled here with students and parents in our audience who eagerly want to ask you guys questions. You ready?
All right, yeah. Great.
Okay, my first question comes from Matt. Where's Mr. Matt at?
Hi. Hello.
Look at
Looking
you with
good, I know. And his pocket square. That's tight. That's tight.
I often hear my classmates talking about how college has financial impediments. There are also hundreds of recent graduates unemployed. With all this limitation, is college really worth it? And what can we do to change the mind of those in doubt?
Well, college is beyond a reasonable doubt, beyond anything you can imagine, the best investment that you can make in yourself. I mean, it's just interesting how, kids want to gamble on stuff that is really a gamble, like being a baller or rapping, or, that is a gamble. Going to college and get an education is a sure thing. But you got to do the research. You got to know which schools, work for you financially. You've got to fill out your FAFSA form. You have to know what you want to study or have some idea, and make conscious decisions about what you think you want to be and how much you spend on your education. This is a huge investment. So like any big investment, you got to do your research because you don't get that money back. Once you take that loan out, you owe that money. So you want to make sure that you're investing it in the best way that you can. Secretary, I don't know if you have...
What the First Lady said is exactly right. College is one of the best investments you can make. It adds more than $1 million on average to a person's lifetime earnings. So it's very important that students make the right choice about college and that they make sure they find out what aid they can get. That's why FAFSA.gov is so important. There's also state scholarships, there's university scholarships, and the entry point to all of that is filling out the FAFSA at FAFSA.gov.
And the thing is, if I may add, once I got to college, I ended up getting a scholarship from General Motors. I was in the band that paid me. I got anything that could make a little money. You do. There's ways to make money in college to help you cover those expensive costs other than just a loan. So don't think that once you get in college, you stop. No, you keep finding different types of money and things like that.
We have another question from Yolanda.
Well, we, as parents, we nurture our children and we give them as much as we can, and then they go to college. What is your advice?
Yay!
What is your advice to parents who are worried about sending their children off to college?
I'm already thinking that. My son is 3.
Look, when they get to be 17, you'll be like, bye, Felicia. Yes. They get to a point where they're ready. Look, the best thing my parents did for me was to nurture me and hold me tight and then let me go. Yes. And then support me in letting me go, right? And by that, I mean, I talk to parents about this all the time. You let them practice now, and then you got to practice letting go, And I loved my kids at every age, but watching them become independent, mature, poised adults who are now like my friends,
Aww.
No, let's not go there. We're not that close.
But I get it.
But you understand who you like. It's like we are. But that has been like one of the best things to experience, and you don't get that if you're trying to hold them too tight. Yeah. So
that is awesome. We have another question, actually, from Saba. Saba, where are you?
So I was just curious to know, what if a student isn't college material? What would you say to that student? And also, I think a lot of us are nervous about going to college and not succeeding. So what would you say about that as well?
We've talked about the fact that there is no such thing as somebody who is college material. I was told I wasn't certain kind of college material. We all heard that, right? That's wrong. The point that we made earlier, that there are many paths to that end goal. But dropping out and quitting and calling it a day, you know, that is the only thing that is not an option.
We can sit here and talk to you all day.
It's so much fun.
You are. You're so much fun. This is a day we will never, ever, ever forget. Thank you so much for giving us your time. You guys, wasn't that the most amazing experience?
Oh, amazing.
Absolutely so much fun.
Yes.
Well, we can't thank the First Lady enough for having us at the White House. Please be sure to check out her campaign. Visit the website bettermakeroom.org for more information on how you can get involved.